Okay, good morning, y'all. This morning I wasn't feeling good, so I stayed home from work, and so did Junior. Nonetheless, I still had to get up and take the girls to school. You know, with my hectic lifestyle, I'm always running late. So, being that there's a school right next to my house, this morning I just not thinking, just feel like going a little bit over the speed limit. So the police officer stops me, and I'm already prepared. I'm like, all right, my bad. I already know I was speeding. So he comes up. He's like, license and registration. Couldn't find my registration paper, so I'm like, okay, that's another ticket. Before I get into all this, God has really been trying to catch my attention and talk to me and really like sit me down and really have me think about like my decisions and stuff. Like I haven't been going to church. I haven't been really in my Bible like I should. And I was just telling myself this last night. I'm like, bro, like I haven't really been reading my Bible. I get stopped. Police officers like, give me a license and registration. Can't find my registration paper. I gave him my license, insurance and stuff. He's like, keep looking for your registration. He goes into his truck and he's, running my tags and stuff or whatever. So this is about maybe like a good 10 minutes later. He comes and he's like, here's what's gonna happen. So I'm ready to explain why I'm speeding through the school zone. He's like, hold on a minute. Then he's like, my crossing guard, she knows your car, and she says you do this every day. I'm not realizing it. I'm like, and he's like, I'm not gonna. He's like, do you go to Christ Fellowship? And I said, yes. He's like, do you go regularly? I said, not as of lately. And he said, do you go regularly? I said, no. He said, you're gonna go regularly, right? And I said, okay. And then he said, I'm not giving you a ticket today because I go to Christ Fellowship. And he said, it's like, you got a clean record. And because of the sticker on your car, he was like, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm getting emotional. I'm not gonna give you a ticket. He's like, I could have wrote you a ticket for $600 today. So he was like, but I'm not gonna do that. He was like, just promise me something. He's promised me that you're gonna go to church regularly. Cut through the neighborhood because if my crossing guard see your car, she gonna be pissed. It's the simple fact, like, it's the grace. I take everything, big or small, as God's way of trying to talk to me, way of trying to reach me. And I really felt like today is one of them days where God was like, I'm gonna put you in a situation where you're gonna understand that I'm real. And not that I don't understand that God is real, but I have been ignoring God, and I know that. I feel myself. Sometimes you get so wrapped up in that you forget about God, and that's the God honest truth. And God had to sit me down and had me think about that, because that man didn't have to do that. I just wanted to share that, because when God trying to get y'all attention, listen to me.